Good morning, Monster fans. This is your horrible host, Graham Nolan, for 31 Days of Monsters. This is a little bit different because I'm doing this from a hotel room because today my daughter, Becky, gets married. I promised I would do a show, but I'm not sure how this is going to work out because what I realized too late is that I can't share my screen, and I'm a little concerned about the bandwidth of the internet here at the hotel. So hopefully the stuff will go through. I can't show a trailer, and I can't share images on here. So we're just going to have a little chat and a little talk about it. We won't go too long. I think going forward, though, for tomorrow, we'll do a two-a-day on Monday. That way, we'll do two movies at once, and we'll cover. That way, I can show trailers and all that fun stuff that we all like. So here we are. We're going to make do with today's show. We're going to talk about 1955's It Came from Beneath the Sea. Now, this is one of those Ray Harryhausen films. It's about a giant octopus that comes up in the San Francisco Bay and wreaks havoc. You know, the usual things that giant octopuses do. The funny thing is, if you count the tentacles on the octopus, it's really a sextopus, if that's a word. He only has 6 limbs, 6 tentacles. It was too much trouble, I think, to animate the 8, and it got a little unwieldy. So just like animated characters like Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse, they all have like three fingers, you know. So you cut a few limbs off for the sake of animation. But, you know, he filmed it in such a way only hardcore people would start counting the limbs, you know. People like me that count bullets that are fired out of guns. I'm just wired that way. This is the first film that producer Charles Schneer and Ray Harryhausen teamed up on. And they collaborated together from this film up until the final feature that the two of them did, Clash of the Titans. So there, I finally talked about Clash of the Titans. The city officials, they wouldn't allow the filmmakers to use the real Golden Gate Bridge because they didn't want the public to think that the bridge could actually fall. So they recreated the bridge in miniature, and they did also a little what they call guerrilla filmmaking, and shot some stuff on the bridge without permits. I guess that most of the scenes in the water were done. Oh, no, I take that back. Where am I here? I guess Ray Harryhausen's father built the metal armature for the model of the octopus. If I'm not mistaken, his dad built a lot of that stuff. He was a metal worker or something. This is the star, or one of the stars of this movie, is one of my favorites, Kenneth Tobey, who we all know is in The Thing from Another World. Also, Tobey was in a million. He never made it to star status, but he always did great character roles. In this one, he's the third wheel in a triangle with Faith Demergue and what's the other guy's name? Don Curtis. The problem I had with this movie is, you know, of course, you tune in for the octopus and it's great, but man, it bogs down with that ridiculous relationship stuff. It doesn't work. I know they try to put, you know, some type of boy meets girl thing in every movie, but this one, the plot just comes to a screeching halt as the three of them work out their relationship with the scientist woman played by Faith. I guess this is included in the American Film Institute's list of 400 movies for 100 most heart-pounding American movies. I don't buy that. Heart-pounding? I don't know. Kenneth Tobey completes his military trifecta, I guess, in this movie because he was in The Thing from Another World, Captain Hendry. in The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, which was 2 years later. He was an Army colonel. And in this one, he's a Navy commander 2 years later after that. So between 1951 and 1953, he played these three leading roles that were where he played military officials. Did you guys see this? Where am I? There we go. Yeah, Monster Fan agrees that the love triangle really slowed this movie down. And like I said, they put that stuff in a lot of movies, but sometimes they're better integrated. I just wasn't buying it. Demerg's character, they tried hard to make her this independent, liberated scientist and all that kind of stuff. And then the third wheel, the other doctor, played by Curtis, he just didn't do it for me, I guess. Hey, Man of War 665, thank you for the $6.65 super chat. That's a great cigar. Here's my handful of rice. Congrats to you and yours, brother. Hey, thank you, my friend. Yeah, it's going to be a big day today. Going to be fun. But I don't have to be ready till 2 o'clock, so I've got a little time to chill. Let me see if there's anything else that I can share about this movie. I wish I could share images because there's some really great stuff. They colorized this a few years back. I think on the Blu-ray, or it comes with both versions, and it's a pretty good colorization. My favorite of the Harryhausen films is The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. That one, of course, it's got Ken Tobey, has a Ray Bradbury script that it was based on, and it's got some incredible imagery and scenes that scared the piss out of me as a kid, like when the Beast picks up a cop who's shooting at him, by his waist, and picks him up and tosses him in his mouth and eats him. I mean, Steven Spielberg totally stole that in Jurassic Park. So you can tell he was a fan of that movie. But this one isn't bad. Obviously, again, the monster is great. The scenery is great. But the backstory is just oof, so slow. So let me see who is here, because I know this is an odd time and it came up quick. Not a lot of time, and I'm only broadcasting it on Facebook or on YouTube as well. So hopefully everybody got their notifications. If you have not signed up for notifications or subscriptions, please do so. Well, we know Man of War is here, and again, I thank you for that super chat. Hyper Kaiju is here. I was concerned that the sound was going in and out when my trailer was playing. My intro trailer, it was going in and out on my end. But Hyper Kaiju says it was loud and clear. Roger H is here. Good morning, Monster Fan. Sheldon Martin, everybody says it sounds good. That's good. Shadow Hawkbacks says, "Hail Graham, I get to catch you live." Well, such as it is, it's a sort of a truncated show, and I don't have all my tools around me, but we'll monster on. Monster Fan says, "Congratulations, Graham and daughter and family." Well, thank you. Shadowhawk Backs says the same thing. Thank you. Are the aliens edible in Alien Alamo, Graham? Well, they sure look delicious, like crabs. And Tonto the dog does tear into a couple of them, so we'll have to ask him if they taste any good. Maybe with some drawn butter. Yesterday's Fool says, "Congrats on your daughter's marriage and the new son-in-law, Graham." Thank you. Pop Culture Avenger says, "Good morning, Graham." Hello, everyone. Man of War agrees. Yeah, the romance was forced as hell. Monster Fan also says, yes, the love triangle really slowed the movie down. Fearsome Bullet says, in Transformers, it was super annoying. I only saw that first one, and I thought that whole movie was annoying. Pop Culture says, does your wife know you're streaming right now? Yeah, she does, because she's upstairs with the ladies, and they're all doing their hair and makeup and all that kind of stuff. And I said, well, I'm going to go on, because I got nothing to do for, a few hours. One of the advantages of being the father. I just got to throw a suit on, and I'm ready to roll. Need a giant octopus to help clean the shit and needles off of San Francisco streets today. Yeah, and maybe one of those octopuses could pick up Nancy Pelosi and her Wolf refrigerator or whatever it was with her $45 pints of ice cream. Pick them all up and throw them into the bay. That would be a good start, right? Sheldon says this is a perfect time for him because I'm actually awake at this time. Fearsome Bullet just woke up. You on West Coast? West Coast time? Hey, Jacob O'Connor, another future son-in-law next year, next September. Glad you're here, Jake. That's an idea. Make the aliens into gummies. You can add it as a tier. Edibles, huh? Oh, maybe that's it. Make them edibles. Might get into some problems with shipping. Okay. I think I covered everybody here. So tomorrow we're gonna take the day off, and we're gonna come back on Monday, and we'll do the 2 next movies that I have lined up. I don't have my list in front of me here and I'm afraid to click out of this this app and go to it because it might disconnect. So if I'm not mistaken, I think it's The Curse of Frankenstein is next, but I'm not sure what's after that. But at any rate, we'll do 2 on Monday when I'm back at the computer and I can do, all my wizardry, if you will. So, hey guys, I really appreciate you tuning in today. As short as this one is, I always appreciate all you guys that love the 31 Days of Monsters. And we'll check back in on Monday. Does that sound fair? All right, gang. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.